Is that working? I think that's working. All right. So I wanted to try something a bit different. Going solo today. Uh, Game of Thrones is back, and I am a Game of Thrones fan. And I heard some rumblings last night. The episode's going to be really great, and I'm going to watch it live on HBO Go and see what happens. It's not TV, it's HBO. Brandon hasn't actually seen Game of Thrones, and we're trying to suss that out and maybe do live reactions of him seeing the show from the beginning. So we'll see what happens. Let's see us not have technical difficulties, hopefully.
We're kidding ourselves if we think people will stop talking.
You're one of the Monterey Five, right?
Monterey Five? There's no way he said it either. How did he say it? Like we all scarlet letters on our backs. It's gonna get us. It's gonna get us all. What are we trying to get
Have to
out?
adjust the
Why?
volume. If it's too loud, let me know.
My son is dead. I want to know what happened that night. I'm very tempted to ask you, but I don't think I would get the truth, would I?
Anybody watch Big Little Lies? I like the first season, okay, and I love Meryl Streep, so I'll definitely be watching season two.
What if the Seven Kingdoms were ruled by a just woman and an honorable man?
You are Aegon Targaryen, true heir to the Iron Throne. You've always been.
She doesn't need to be my friend. But I am her queen.
We must fight together now. Or die.
The things I do for love.
So it begins. Turn it down just a little bit. So I don't know how many of you guys actually watch Game of Thrones. Obviously, this is the last season. So I anticipate some big things happening. And I know that the last episode, the last episode is going to be like really cinematic, like a movie. So I'm excited. But you know, in the downtime of The Walking Dead, if you're The Walking Dead, there should be there's other things to discuss and other content. Like for instance, I'm gonna go see Endgame. I would mute it right now during the theme song, but I don't have the remote right now, so I'm just gonna deal with it. It's a test run, guys. I don't know how off this is or not from the actual live broadcast. I started at like 59. Maybe I should start it a little bit sooner.
When I was a child, my brother would tell me a bedtime story about the man who murdered our father, who stabbed him in the back and cut his throat, who sat down on the Iron Throne and watched as his blood poured onto the floor. He told me other stories as well, about all the things we would do to that man.
So wait, the
Once
brother
we
she
took
killed?
back the Seven Kingdoms and had him in our grasp. Your sister pledged to send her army north.
She did.
I don't see an army. I see one man with one hand. It appears your sister lied to me.
She lied to me as well. She never had any intention of sending her army north. She has Euron Greyjoy's fleet and 20,000 fresh troops. The Golden Company from Essos, bought and paid for. Even if we defeat the dead, she'll have more than enough to destroy the survivors.
We.
I promised to fight for the living. I intend to keep that promise.
Your Grace, I know my brother.
Like you knew your sister.
He came here alone, knowing full well how he'd be received. Why would he do that if he weren't telling the truth?
Perhaps he trusts his little brother to defend him. Right up to the moment he slits my throat.
You're right, we can't trust him. He attacked my father in the streets. He tried to destroy my house and my family the same as he did yours.
Do you want me to apologize? I won't. We were at war. Everything I did for my house and my family. I'd do it all again.
The things we do for love.
God.
So why have you abandoned your house and family now?
Because this goes beyond loyalty. This is about survival.
Brienne's gonna defend
You
him.
don't know me well, Your Grace. But I know Sir Jaime. He is a man of honor. I was his captor once. But when we were both taken prisoner and the men holding us tried to force themselves on me, Sir Jaime defended me. And lost his hand because of it. Without him, my lady, you would not be alive. He armed me, armored me, and sent me to find you and bring you home because he'd sworn an oath to your mother.
I love Brienne.
You vouch for him. I do. You would fight beside him.
She already has.
I would. I trust you with my life. If you trust him with yours, we should let him stay.
Good call.
What does the Warden of the North say about it?
We need every man we can get.
Very well.
Like, dude, seriously, you just told Sam that you killed his father and brother, like, that's the way it goes.
Thank you, Your Grace.
She's getting upset. Hey guys. So Brienne and Jaime are gonna talk, right? Does Jaime talk to Bran? I have so many questions.
Either you knew Cersei was lying, let me believe otherwise, or you didn't know at all, which makes you either a traitor or a fool.
What's a fool?
Not for the first time. Cersei still sits on the throne. If you can't help me take it back, I'll find another hand who can.
Girls, calm down.
I suspect one of you will be wearing this. before it's all over.
When's it gonna come out that he's Robert's son?
Hey, you have something better to do?
You made my weapon yet?
Just as soon as I'm done making a few thousand of these.
You should make mine first and make sure it's stronger than this.
It's strong enough. It's going to be safer down in the crypt, you know.
Are you going to be down in the crypt?
No,
But you're a fighter.
you've done my share.
You fought them?
Did. Some of them.
How many?
Few. That was enough.
It's called White Walkers?
What are they like?
Bad. Really bad.
Really bad. Even a Smith's apprentice can do better than really bad. What do they look like? What do they smell like? How do they move? How hard are they to kill?
Look, I know you want to fight. I know you're not scared of rapers or murderers or... This is different. This is death. You want to know what they're like? Death. That's what they're like.
I know death. He's got many faces. I look forward to seeing this one.
So Arya's faceless man thing, like, does she also look like a White Walker?
My weapon.
I'll get right on it.
Ah, here we go. Jamie and Bran.
I'm sorry for what I did to you.
You weren't sorry then. You were protecting your family.
I'm not that person anymore.
You still would be, if you hadn't pushed me out of that window. And I would still be Brandon Stark.
You're not?
No. I'm something else now.
You're not angry at me.
I'm not angry at anyone.
Why didn't you tell them?
You won't be able to help us in this fight if I let them murder you first.
What about afterwards?
How do you know there is an afterwards?
Something else. I wonder if that harkens to that whole Bran is the Night King theory. Also, please don't put any spoilers in the comments, guys. I can't show you because YouTube will shut down this channel. Sorry.
Well, here we are.
Yes, here we are.
Together again. And the masses rejoice.
How do they feel about their new queen?
She's your new queen, too. They remember what happened the last time Targaryens brought dragons north. They'll come around once they see Daenerys is different.
And she is. Different.
She is.
I'm sure about it.
I am.
She didn't seem sure about you.
It's hard to blame her. I made a mistake common to clever people. I underestimated my opponents. Cersei told me the pregnancy had changed her. Chance for you both to start again, and I believed her. Was she lying about the baby too?
No. But it's real. She's always been good at using the truth to tell lies. You can be too hard on yourself. She's fooled me more than anybody. What?
She never fooled you. You always knew exactly what she was. You loved her anyway. So, I'm going to die at Winterfell. Not the death I would have chosen. I always pictured myself dying in my own bed, at the age of 80, with a belly full of wine and a girl's mouth around my cock. At least Cersei won't get to murder me. I'm sure I'll feel some satisfaction denying her that pleasure while I'm being ripped apart by dead men. Maybe after I'm dead, I'll march down to King's Landing and rip her apart.
I really love Tyrion's costuming. Yeah, that guy.
So, Jamie,
Lady Brienne.
She's come a long way.
he's all right. Still has a lot to learn.
Sure you'll teach him. I've been told you're commanding the left flank.
I am. It's good ground.
It is.
The rise. It should give us some advantage. If we can keep a tight formation, we might be able to beat them back.
Yes, I think you're right.
What are you doing?
What?
I think you know.
I truly don't.
We have never had a conversation last this long without you insulting me. Not once.
You want me to insult you?
No!
Good. I came to Winterfell because I'm not the fighter I used to be. But I'd be honored to serve under your command if you'll have me.
I'm gonna get back.
Well, it wasn't a no.
Forgive me, Alicia.
Have you done something to offend me?
Many things.
Long ago and long forgiven.
But you did forgive, despite my failures. When I heard you named Tyrion your hand, it broke my heart.
When I named him Hand, I didn't know if I'd ever see you again.
You made the right choice.
I wasn't under the impression you liked him very much.
I didn't. His mouth hardly stopped moving between Atlantis and Marine. It was all I could do not to throw him in the sea. But the mind behind all those words.
He's made mistakes. Serious mistakes.
As have we all.
Is she perfect or something?
He owns his and learns from them.
You're advising me to forgive the man who stole your position.
I am. And one other suggestion, if you'll allow me.
The moment we can get the last infantryman out onto the field, we should shut the gates.
Keep them open for as long as you can. There are still people coming in from the countryside.
Well, I
Lady
like-
Sansa, I was hoping we could speak alone.
I like Sansa's armor thing. It's very interesting. It's really good costuming, guys.
I thought you and I were on the verge of agreement before. About Sir Jaime.
Brienne has been loyal to me, always. I trust her more than anyone.
I wish I could have that kind of faith in my advisors.
Tyrion is a good man. He was never anything but decent towards me.
I didn't ask him to be my hand simply because he was good. I asked him to be my hand because he was good and intelligent and ruthless when he had to be. He never should have trusted Cersei.
You never should have either.
I thought you knew his sister.
Families are complicated.
Oh, certainly have been.
Sad thing to have in common.
We have other things in common. We've both known what it means to lead people who aren't inclined to accept a woman's rule. And we've both done a damn good job of it, from what I can tell.
But
And yet I can't help but feel we're at odds with one another. Why is that?
she lived in her house eating her food.
Your brother.
He loves you, you know that.
That bothers you.
Men do stupid things for women. They're easily manipulated.
All my life, I've known one goal. The Iron Throne. Taking it back from the people who destroyed my family and almost destroyed yours. My war was against them. Until I met John. Now I'm here, half a world away, fighting John's war alongside him. Tell me who manipulated whom?
I should have thanked you the moment you arrived. That was a mistake.
I'm here because I love your brother. And I trust him. And I know he's true to his word. He's only the second man in my life I can say that about.
Who was the first?
Someone taller.
And what happens afterwards? We defeat the dead. We destroy Cersei. What happens then?
I take the Iron Throne.
What about the North? It was taken from us. We took it back and we said we'd never bow to anyone else again. What about the North?
Apologies, my lady. Your Grace.
What is it?
I mean, she had the Iron Throne taken, they had the North taken. She should be able to sympathize. He looks wet, soggy.
The Queen.
Your sister?
She only has a few ships and she couldn't sail them here. So she's sailing to the Iron Islands instead. To take them back in your name.
But why aren't you with her?
Fight for Sansa.
I want to fight for Winterfell, Lady Sansa. If you'll have me.
How long has it been since Theon saw Jon? I can't recall.
My lord, we're not soldiers.
You are not.
Look, I made it through most of my years without ever getting near a fight. But then I survived the Battle of the Bastards, right outside these walls. If I can live through that, you can live through this. They'll outfit you with weapons at the forge. Right that way.
When the time comes, you'll be down in the crypts. They're the safest place to be. Through that archway right up there.
Thank you.
Which way should I go?
Which way do you want to go?
All the children will be going below when the time comes. But both my brothers were soldiers. I want to fight too.
That's good to hear. I'm going to be in the crypt with my son, and I'd feel a lot better with you down there to protect us.
I'm sure a lot of people would.
All right, I'll defend the crypt then.
Is Gilly pregnant? Or Gilly? What's left?
Little crow. I thought we lost you. Almost.
How did you find each other?
We met up at the last half. The dead got there first.
The Umbers?
Fighting for the Night King now. We had to travel around them to get here. Whoever's not here now is with them.
How long do we have? Before the sun comes up tomorrow.
Oof.
The big woman still there? They're coming. We have dragon glass and Valerian steel. But there are too many of them. Far too many. Our enemy doesn't tire. Doesn't stop.
I feel like those
Doesn't feel.
wooden stakes should have dragon
You
glass
can't beat them
tips.
in a straight fight.
So what can we do?
The Night King made them all. They follow his command. If he falls, getting to him may be our best chance.
If that's true, he'll never expose himself.
Yes, he will. He'll come for me. He's tried before, many times, with many three-eyed ravens.
Why? What does he want?
An endless night. He wants to erase this world, and I am its memory.
That's what death is, isn't it? Forgetting. if we forget where we've been and what we've done, we're not men anymore. Just animals. Your memories don't come from books. Your stories aren't just stories. If I wanted to erase the world of men, I'd start with you.
How will he find you?
His mark is on me. He always knows where I am.
We'll put you in the crypt where he's safest.
No. We need to lure him into the open before his army destroys us all. I'll wait for him in the Godswood.
You want us to use you as bait?
We're not leaving you alone out there.
He won't be. I'll stay with him. With the Ironborn.
I took this castle from you. Let me defend you now.
That's not enough, though.
We'll hold off the rest of them for as long as we can.
When the time comes, Sir Davos and I will be on the walls to give you the signal to light the trench.
Sir Davos is perfectly capable of waving a torch on his own. You'll be in the crypt.
Your Grace, I have fought before. I can do it again, alongside the men and women risking their lives.
There are thousands of them, and only one of you. You can't fight as well as they can, but you can think better than any of them. You're here because of your mind. If we survive, I'll need it.
Fair
The dragon should give us an edge in the field.
If they're in the field, they're not protecting Bran. We need to be near him. Not too near, or the Night King won't come. But close enough to pursue him when he does.
Dragonfire will stop him.
I don't know. No one's ever tried.
I should at least slow him down, right?
We're all going to die.
But at least we die together.
He's really trying to get it in.
Let's get some rest.
He really wants Brienne's bloomers.
Your Grace.
Are they? Oh, right. John has that whole awkward thing about knowing that's his aunt. That's why he's keeping his distance.
Do you need help?
No.
You've had a strange journey.
Stranger than most.
I'd like to hear about it.
It's a long story.
If only we were trapped in a castle. In the middle of winter with nowhere to go.
Hello.
Wow, really?
When Daenerys takes her throne, there will be no place for us here. I am loyal to my queen. I will fight for her until her enemies are defeated. But when the war is over, and she has won,
You want to grow old in this place? Is there nothing else you want to do? Nothing else you want to see?
I imagine she
No.
would want to stay there.
I'd like to see the beaches again.
Then I will take you there.
Oh, he's gonna die, isn't
My
he?
people are peaceful. We cannot protect ourselves.
my people are not peaceful. We will protect you.
We told you yet?
Mm-mm.
No. Be careful.
biding your time.
Waiting for the perfect.
And now our watch begins.
I will say, whoever does the lighting for the show for the
Gilly,
night scenes
little Sam.
does a great job.
They'll be safe down in the crypt.
If you want to join them. To protect them.
Everyone seems to forget that I was the first man to kill a White Walker. I've killed Fens.
Fen.
I've saved Gilly more than once. I stole a considerable number of books from the Citadel Library. Survived the Fist of the First Men. You need me out there.
Well, if that's what it's come to, we really are fucked.
Well, calling you fuck wouldn't be strictly accurate.
Samwell Tarly, slayer of White Walkers, lover of ladies. As if we needed any more signs the world was ending.
Think back to where we started. Us, Gren, Pip.
Now it's just us three.
Last man left, burn the rest of us.
I wish Father were here.
I would love to see the look on his face when he realizes his two sons are about to die defending Winterfell.
It would be something to see.
I remember the first time we were here. First time I saw this hall. You were a golden lion. I was a drunken whoremonger.
It was all so simple. It wasn't so simple. I was sleeping with my sister, and you had one friend in the world who was sleeping with his sister.
I was speaking in relative terms.
Did you miss it?
Of course I miss it.
Well, my golden lion days are done, but whoremongering is still an option for you.
It's not. Things would be easier if it were. The perils of self-betterment.
My lady. Oh, we didn't mean to interrupt. We were just looking for somewhere warm to.
Contemplate your imminent death. You've come to the right place. You want some of this piss? It's not bad. It's not good either.
Thank you, my lord.
I don't think that's wise. The battle might start at any moment.
Which is why you should have a glass.
Half cup.
And you?
No, thank you. I should try and get some sleep.
You really think any of us are going to sleep tonight?
Join us.
All right.
They're gonna get drunk.
Just a bit.
and Just. Good.
What do we have here?
Upgrade for the
Davos,
system.
join us. No, not for me, thanks. Came here for this. Figured I could wait to die freezing my balls off out there. Or wait to die nice and warm in here. It could be our last night in this world, you know.
Yes, well, I'm glad you're here. Here, fighting with us. Glad you survived Eastwatch.
Would you like a drink? Brought my own.
Where's the hound?
They call you King Killer.
I'm sure someone does.
They call me Giant's Bane. Want to know why? I killed the giant when I was 10. Then I climbed right into bed with his wife.
Wait, what?
When you woke up, you know what you did? Suckled me at the teeth for 3 months. Thought I was a baby. That's how I got so strong.
The fuck?
Giant's milk.
She thought I was a baby. What the hell? That's his way of trying to impress Brienne. He's like going by sexual.
We'll have that drink.
Yikes. Ah, there's the hound.
You never used to shut up, now you're just sitting there like a mute.
Guess I've changed. What are you doing up here?
What's it look like?
No, I mean, what are you doing up here? You joined the Brotherhood. You won't be on the wall with John. You're here now. Why?
What else is he gonna do?
When was the last time you fought for anyone but yourself?
I fought for you, didn't I?
He's got her there. He's fought for Sansa too.
Oh, for fuck's sake. That's why we had a bloody wedding.
My lady, it's good to see you again. I'm sorry we parted the way we did.
Was he on your list?
For a little while.
That's all right. The Lord of Light has brought us together all the same. This is his moment. When light...
Thoros isn't here anymore, so I hope you're not about to give a sermon. Because if you are, the Lord of Light's gonna wonder why he brought you back 19 times just to watch you die when I chuck you over this fucking wall.
I know a fabulous Hound cosplayer. Same stated Baxter. He works with Legion of. And he's got the height for it too.
Where are you going?
I'm not spending my final hours with you two miserable old shits. Not for me. This'll work.
This'll work.
Last time you saw me, you wanted me to come to Winterfell. Took a long road, but
What did the Red Woman want with you?
she wanted my blood. Some kind of spell.
Why your blood?
Where is she, by the way?
I'm Robert Baratheon's bastard. I didn't know until she told me. She tied me up, stripped me down, put leeches all over me.
Oh yeah, that's pretty gross.
Was that your first time?
Yeah, I've never had leeches put all over
Your
me.
first time with a woman?
what? I didn't. I wasn't with her.
Were you with other girls? Before that, in King's Landing? Or after? You don't remember?
Yes, I was.
1, 2,
What's your body count?
20?
I didn't keep count.
Yes, you did.
Of course he did.
3.
We're probably going to die soon. I ought to know what it's like before that happens.
How old is that? This feels wrong. How old is she supposed to be? Does anyone know?
I'm not the Red Woman. Take your own bloody pants off.